Hey everyone, so this episode's going to be a little different. We've got a bunch of evolutions to do, and I don't really see a way of doing evolutions while walking around at a location, and I don't do really a Q&A session type thing, so I kind of just figured this would be a good way for me to talk about myself, as more of a way for you guys to get to know more about me. So what we're going to start off with is doing some brand new Gen 2 evolutions. So Blissey, Golbat, and honestly I think that's it because I don't think I have enough candies for Blossom because I only have a Sunstone right now. I don't have any other kind of item to evolve some of the Gen 1s to the Gen 2s. After that, we're going to go through and do all the other evolves, all those, Pidgeys and Rattatas we catch for extra XP, while a Lucky Egg is on, all in hopes to get to level 30. So in that meantime, it's just going to be a personal sit-down between you and me telling you all about myself. So we're going to start off, we're going to open up Pokemon Go, have it all already in order. We're going to ignore those for now. So, we're going to go right to our Mons, organize them by favorites. That's usually how I do it when I'm evolving, especially when I'm doing a mass evolve. But wait. Okay. Let's get started. So I'm going to start with Golbat. I honestly don't really care for Crobat. He's honestly kind of really weird. I don't understand why it goes from a tiny bat to a larger bat to a tinier bat with two sets of wings. Nonetheless, it's high CP, so I'm hoping for 24. Yay. 1969 with Bite and Shadow Ball. Okay. Next, we're going to move on to Chansey. I know there's a lot of people out there that have the recent Valentine event totally helped out with people and being able to get this Chansey, and I know a lot of people are really happy to get that Blissey, so here we go. I can't really remember ever seeing Blissey in the series. I must not have been paying attention that episode. Yay. 1808 with Dazzling Gleam and Pound. Okay. Next, for Gen 2, we have Anatu. He's one of my favorites. I just think he's super cute. And luckily within the last 3 days of Gen 2 being dropped, I've caught enough. They're like the new Spearow. Yay. He's so cultured looking. I really do love it. Feint Attack and Future Sight. 1355. Okay. Next Gen 2 evolution, Ladybug to Ledian. I love Ladybug and Ledian. Their little family is so cute. I mean, look at this guy. He's so freaking cute. And then when he evolves into Ledian, he looks more like, I mean, he's still cute, but he totally looks like this little warrior guy. And so it's like, kind of like Deadpool. Total superhero Pokemon here. Oh, he's so cute. Little backflip. Ooh. Strugglebug and Silverwind. Every time I hear Silverwind, I hear May from the series. Alright. Another one. We're gonna do Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot personally freaks me out because of the whole one leg thing, but I want a shiny knocked out like Ash. 1574 with Wing Attack and Nightshade. Alrighty, what else? Spinarak. I fucking hate spiders. So I'm glad it's at least kind of cute. And I mean, technically it only has 4 legs. It doesn't have 8. Infestation and Shadow Sneak. 1096. You know, definitely not going to be one of the front runners in a gym. Alright, we're going to move on to a Centrant here. He's like your flying squirrel Pokemon, and then he evolves into your, like, ferret Pokemon. I like his evolution a lot better, definitely. Totally reminds me of Teddy Ursa, too. It's like a mini Ursaring Teddy Ursa thing. For Ursing. 1269, Sucker Punch, and Brick Break. Alright, so now that the Gen 2 evolutions are done, let's go through the Gen 2 Pokemon that I caught the other night. So, at the very end, we'll start with it, I caught that Chikorita. So, I'm so freaking happy about that. Like, I kind of expected one for us to be able to pick our starter, but that didn't happen. And then I started seeing people like catching Typhlosions and Merganiums, and I was like, I want my Chikorita first, so then I can get my Bayleaf and then my Meganium. So I was super happy about that. Like, I was super elated. It may not have really translated well. I was super tired at this. So Chikorita, we got our Centrant, a Furret, Hoot Hoot, Knockdown Now, Ledaba and Ledian, Spinarak, Aridos, Crobat from earlier, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi, Natu and Xatu, however it's pronounced, Marl, Hoppip, Apom, Sunkern, Wooper, Espeon and Umbreon, Murkrow, Pineco, Dunsparce, Gligar, Slugma, another Smoochum, Swinub, and Houndour. That's it for now of the Gen 2s that I've caught so far from the Johto region. I at least have 30 now. Yes. Catch this little Wooper. So, the rest of this is just gonna be all those other evolutions and me talking about myself, answering some questions, and letting you guys in on the know of me. So, let's see. Well, my name, Samuel. Most people call me Sam. Go figure. My last name is Weiser, so you can imagine the jokes that weren't really necessarily that funny that came along with that during school. I was born on June 11th, 1988, on a Saturday at 9 o'clock on the dot, and I'm not an on-time person, as you all can tell with these videos usually. I'm gay. If you couldn't already tell. Tyler, that you've seen in different episodes, that's my boyfriend of 5 years. We got together on July 22nd. Basically had to convince him to move here from Idaho. That's how good I am. We live in Vancouver, Washington in a little apartment with our 2 kitties. And I said, Washington people, it's legal here. So I'm ginger, but I do own a Kia Soul, so that counts. I love everything and anything Autobots, Zelda, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Street Sharks, Beast Wars, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like my all-time favorite comic hero. That's like what my Saturday mornings consisted of if I got up early enough. Was Beast Wars, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Street Sharks, and Spider-Man. I also game. I mostly game on Xbox. I'm kind of picky when it comes to gaming, so I'm not a huge gamer, but I do love gaming. I love Mass Effect. I played all, not even gonna get into it. If you know Mass Effect, it's a good game. Play it, I can't wait for the new one to come out. Also, I have this game called Technomancer, and I bought it with like this huge expectation that I was gonna like play it like non-stop, because that's totally, the trailers and everything and gameplay totally is my kind of style of gaming, and it just sits there on my lone shelf because I hardly ever find time to actually play it, unfortunately. if you've played Technomancer, let me know. I really want to, I mean, I'm going to play it regardless, but I just want to know if anybody else has maybe played it. Alright, let's get into the questions. So, since nobody really kind of asked me questions from the last video, I just kind of made up my own list of questions I assumed most Pokemon trainers should be asked. So, what's my all-time favorite Pokemon? Piplup. For sure, Piplup. I love penguins, so Piplup is... I mean, I know there was Delibird, but Piplup's just way cuter. The first Pokemon game I played was, if I remember correctly, Pokemon Yellow. It was my friend's, it was not my own, and I got to play it for like a week, and I thought that was about it. And I remember I didn't accomplish much. The first game I ever actually completed and played, I believe, was Emerald, and surprisingly opposite, Ruby is my all-time favorite Pokemon game, so... And then now, of course, you know, with Pokemon Go, that's like my new favorite thing, so... I would say right now, my favorite thing about Pokemon Go is probably... Yeah, the new release, but more the features that come with the new release. We're getting way more into what we all kind of remember from the games and how it's supposed to work. So I'm really excited to see where they're gonna go with that. But my all-time favorite thing was being a beta tester. Many of you may not know, I was a beta tester from the very first group round that they put out for field testers. We were part of a secret little Google online community and everything that we got to like share our stuff because it was all terms and condition restrained and conditions and shit, so we had to keep it in that group. I've kept all of my stuff from beta, like it's in its own little folder. I've kept all of it. You see some of it here. So yeah, that was probably my favorite. And then right at the end, when they ended beta, it was like amazing. So it was just like non-stop spawns like crazy. It was so fun. It was the coolest like send off and thank you. So many people were assuming like, oh, we're gonna get free coins, or we're gonna get free egg incubators, or all this. They assumed we were gonna get all this free stuff. When you got the first email, it said, don't expect anything. Your reward was the app being a good app when it came out, which, I mean, many people would probably argue that, but still, it was rewarding enough. I mean, 7 months, 8 months down the road, technically for me, I couldn't be happier, so. I started playing Pokemon altogether when I was 10, of course, as the appropriate age all trainers should. But alas, I was raised in a very Baptist household, so my mom did not like the idea of evolution. So I got really into Digimon because that's Digivolution, and that could be explained. So yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it much because I still really liked Digimon. I used to collect the cards and I used to play the games and whatnot. I haven't done it in ages, but then when probably around middle school, high school, when we started, you know, everybody started downloading those emulators for the computers, and I was playing the different hack games, like Pokemon Black. It was like, it had like a lion starter little guy. It was so... I didn't ever really play any of the 64 games. I just kind of stuck with the handhelds or the computer handheld emulators. But it was around that time, that's when I really got into Pokemon and started playing them nonstop. I started collecting the cards again. I started watching the series. I remember waiting for the Gen 4 to come out and like waiting in line at the store and like, oh my god, I remember that excitement. I remember the excitement for Pokemon Black and White. I remember the excitement for Pokemon X and Y. I also remember all the videos that came up for Pokemon X that children were searching and how lovely that was not. Moving on, my favorite Gen 1 starter was Bulbasaur, and that's who I chose in beta and in the live launch. But in beta, I was Team Mystic, but it was just called Team Blue. And then I noticed that there was like hardly any red, and because of also that, like, no yellow. So I decided when it went live to switch to at least red, which kind of fits me a lot better anyways. So my favorite legendary Pokemon is the Reggie Rocks. Any of them really. I specifically Reggie. My favorite Pokemon, and I can't even remember his name. The one that's tree and leaf and grass. Anyways, my favorite Pokemon type is grass. So if I was a Pokemon gym leader, I would be a grass type. Grass and ground. If I were a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon would I be? Let's leave that one up for you. Comment down below what Pokemon you guys think I resemble. I would probably say, out of all of them, I have no idea really. I guess I'll take that quiz. I will look on Google and I will take that quiz and I will post it to my Twitter. If you guys aren't following, follow here. How many Pokemon game leagues have I beaten? I beat Ruby, Emerald, Yellow in my later years, Pearl, or Platinum, I mean, White, and X. My all-time favorite Pokemon character is Professor Birch. Oh, I mean, come on. So, I love Professor Birch. I know Professor Oak's name is Samuel, but he's kind of a total weirdo, so my favorite series is Advanced Battle! Like that, the song was so catchy, and I swear probably just for the song is probably why I like that series the most, because it was just so catchy and good. Out of all the series, my favorite partner is May and Dawn. May because I just love Ruby, and I like May a lot. She's really smart, and she is very caring, and she's very good at being a Pokemon contest trainer, so. And then I really like Dawn because of Piplup, so. My favorite Pokemon movie, I haven't seen any of them. I know, kill me now. They're never available anywhere. I don't even know where I can, like, watch them. I've tried Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Like, I can't even find them without having to pay up the yin-yang to watch them. I'm like, I am not paying $9 to watch the first Pokemon movie. Sorry. Sorry. And of course, what is my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon? I would have to say Umbreon, of course. I love the Eevee evolutions. I would love for them to, I mean, as everybody would, I would love for them to finish them out. I mean, with the Alola season, I'm surprised they didn't add more evolutions. As for Pokemon Sun and Moon, I chose Rowlet, if you guys can see him there, as my starter. I haven't really played much of it, honestly. I have seen a lot of the gameplay on YouTube and whatnot, and it looks like a lot of those new Pokemon look like aliens. Now, I know what y'all are gonna say. Come on, we have one based off garbage. We have one based off sludge. We have one based off of a Pokeball. I mean, I know, but some of these look like super extraterrestrial-ish, like, Pokemons. I haven't even made it to the first technical city for that game yet. I know, I'm a slacker. But, you know, when Pokemon Go is life. Okay, everybody. So, that's gonna be it for now. It's time for us to check in here. I specifically named it so that way I would check. We're gonna evolve this last little Pidgey. And this should be the one that gets us to level 30. If you guys notice, they changed the animation sound. It's not the little song anymore. It's just like this screeching metal noise. Alright, so 200 fairy type. It's not the kind of screen I'm looking for, but 21. No. I calculated this I don't know how many times. I need 4,000 more. So I need to evolve 4 more. Well, I expected this to happen. Kind of. I undershot it. But that's not a big deal. That's why we're using a lucky egg. And that's why I have so many of these damn Pidgeys. I guess while we're waiting, if you guys have any questions for me, be sure to leave them down in the comment section. I would love to answer any questions you guys have. Comment below. So it looks like Rattata is going to be bringing us into level 30. I think I didn't need 4, but I can't really do under 4 because that won't get enough. So we're doing this last Rattata to get us to level 30. Kakuna Rattata gets me to level 30. Ugh, gosh. I didn't even see the items I got. This has been such a long time coming. I have been playing since June. And then when it dropped July 5th, I uploaded it like within the hour, and I have been playing before July 5th, but officially since July 5th. This has been a long time coming. No cheating, no spoofing, no mapping, Scout's Honor. 500,000 experience points to level 31. Alright, level 31, we'll see you in about 7 months. Just kidding. Alright, so check in on this really quick. 56 candies for Dratini so far. Still waiting for that Dragonite. Also, still waiting for that Hitmonchan. So, if I got a Tyrogue and got the Hitmonchan, that's fine. I just want my Hitmonchan. Okay. Now, I have a question for you. With the release of Gen 2 and all those evolution items that are coming out, I currently have 2. I want to know, do you guys want to save the evolutions for all the evolutions, like when I've collected enough for all of the item required evolutions, or should I just do them per as I go? Let me know what you guys want to see. Also, I would really like to know if you guys are liking what you've been seeing recently. I know some of the recent episodes have been pretty dark, as in camera-wise and lighting, and rainy. As we get into the spring months and the summer months, it's going to be much better weather here, I promise that. So let me know what you guys have been liking, what you guys haven't been liking, any suggestions you guys have for me. I am so willing and so accepting of that stuff, so please comment down in the comment section what you guys would like to see, what you guys don't like, any suggestions, and if you want me to save the evolution items or do them as we go. So, with the drop of Gen 2, we are still on the search for Dragonite and Hitmonchan, along with all the other Pokemon discovered in the Johto region. So stay tuned, guys. As for now, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Be sure to scroll down, give it a like, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. До свидания, my clickers.